I'm going to leave out the 90s offenses because my memory isn't, sharp enough. People will say, remembering an offense from 10 years ago, it doesn't allow you to be as accurate as you should be. So I'm going to leave out the 90s ones. I recognize it as one of the great of all time with maybe the best line ever and Novacek and Irvin and maybe the greatest running back ever and Troy. And the 07 one, I didn't watch like week to week. You were here covering them. So I'm going to keep it to the Romo, Green Bay, Dez year.
Yeah, 14.
And the Dak and Zeke rookie season. 2016?
Uh-huh.
I mean, I think that this is the best offense, and it's going to be the best offense. My only question is about the offensive line. That's my only question to drag this unit down compared to the others. When you got, Terrence Steele has been the surprise unsung hero of the Cowboys season, but Connor Williams, Biotish, can you match that up, against some of those other offensive lines? But I feel like I'm just going to go off the quarterback play. Is Dak right now playing as well as Romo ever did?
I would say no.
Okay.
I would say no. 07 Romo, 2014 Romo was really good. I think Dak is going to be a better quarterback than Tony. I think he already probably is. Maybe, I don't know. I can't say that and say that he never played better than him. But Romo was lighting up the passing. He was such a magician out there.
Yeah.
So I don't know that he is playing as good as Tony ever did.
Yeah.
I think he will be better than Tony.
I feel like these receivers are better than any other of the other offenses I'm talking about. And I really think right now this running back combination is perfect. It's perfect. It gives you everything you could ever want. I think it's better than what I remember of Felix Jones and Marion Barber together. And you just can't ask for anything more. And I'm also going to give an offensive coordinator thumbs up to this group compared to my Jason Garrett dislike, even though they put up really good numbers in certain years. Like Kellen Moore as an advantage with this group. I'm just trying to remember the last time I was watching the Cowboys, and I was thinking to myself, they can really score on every drive. Like, they can beat you in any way, and they can score on any drive. The number one credit goes to Dak playing the best football of his career, in my opinion. A loaded receiver core, credit to the front office, tight ends as well, and the running back combo that both have made work because of Zeke's unselfishness and Tony Pollard just balling out. So I would pick this one, followed by the Romo 2014, and then the Dak Zeke rookie year. That would be my order of the recent offenses that I've covered and seen here.
Look, I mean, I think this offense has the potential to be better than all of them. It's that good. Whether they get there or not. Remember, they're doing this without their primary deep threat.
Yeah, that's another conversation.
Like,
they're in a good mood, but I don't want to fight with you too much. But
I know it's tough. I mean, it's tough for you to have an argument when one guy's only catching a pass and a half a game.
No, it's going to be tough to justify paying Michael Gallup what you want when no one is missing Michael Gallup.
They are.
With the way Cedric Wilson is playing.
But he's not playing well.
Watch the fan text.
But he's not playing well. He's catching a pass and a half a game.
Michael Gallup is overrated. I don't know why in the past year and a half, 2 years, you and all these other Cowboy reporter homers just can't give in to that. Everyone got so mad at me when I was like, hey, what do I have an abundance of? What could I possibly shop?
You don't take away your advantage. You keep your advantage.
They're scoring just fine without him. Like Michael Gallup has games where he completely disappears as well. I don't know why you have all this Michael Gallup love that you don't get rid of, especially with the way Randall Cobb, Cedric Wilson, you don't have to allocate those resources at your number 3 when you have all this. You were complaining the other day that CeeDee Lamb wasn't getting enough targets. Well, it's because they can throw it in 5 different other spots, and they are doing that.
They are, but
when you're doing
it creates a bigger advantage with Gallup.
Okay, you can have a technically bigger advantage. I'm not going to pay that to him when I can give it to another spot on the team when I'm loaded offensively. I'm already loaded offensively. No one can say he's a great player. Great. Like I want to pay the salary that he might command for great, not a nice number 3 receiver.
Yeah, look, I understand about the salary, but I'm not allocating that. You're going to have to pay Schultz. He's a free agent, or you'll ditch Jarwin. You've got guys that you're going to have to pay anyway. But I mean, the fan text, and you asked for it, and they are not on your side. Cedric Wilson is not Michael Gallup. He's a deep threat, which is the only Theo threat speed. Oh, deep threat speed wise. Cut 19. Gallup is very good. Big plays at the end of the game. Gallup better. Saints will take him.
I'm
Gallup's
not saying
overrated.
he's not better. I'm saying you have been happy as a Cowboy fan with what Cedric Wilson has given you in his place. That's what I said. It hasn't been a dramatic plummet off a cliff to where I have not seen any tweets saying, where's Michael Gallup? We have to have him in this offense because they're rolling. They don't need to have him to score 35 or more points.
Michael Gallup's 1,000-yard receiver.
He's a 60-catch guy.
For 1,000 yards.
He's had 1,000 yards. He had 1,100 yards in 2019. He had 840 yards last year.
With a backup quarterback. Yeah, I mean, and Cedric Wilson's got 10 catches for 120 yards. Okay. I mean, that's not even close. He's on pace for 400 yards this year. Like, is that what you 500? Is that what you want? I'm sorry. Like,
you are not attaching a price tag to it. You're not thinking of it in a salary cap that you have a certain amount of the pie to give.
I'm assuming Jarwin's gone. I'm also probably going to cut Tank.
Okay.
All right. And move Micah to defensive end. That's the ideal. And look, I mean, who knows what's going to happen with Amari in a couple of years. Yeah, it's a no-brainer for me with Gallup.
I mean, they're scoring the most points in the league, so I don't know what else Evans you'd want. They're scoring 34 points a game.
I want 38.
They're not going to score 30. He doesn't make that much of a difference.
He's a 1,000-yard receiver. Isn't a 1,000-yard receiver a big deal?
You also have to factor it into the supporting cast every single year that they have. Like, how much is he going to eat with this cast? How much is everybody going to eat?
I think 1,000 yards. I mean, like, here's the thing.
So everyone's just going to get 1,000 yards.
Basically, I mean, Dak's going to throw for 5,000 yards a year almost. Somebody's got to get him. I think the main thing for me is you have a genuine, true number 2 going up against CB3. That's a bigger advantage than CeeDee Lamb going up against his corner. A much bigger advantage.